name's Amberlea Moody, and I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida, born and raised there, and moved to Milwaukee about 2.5 years ago. And I've been a Komen volunteer for over 8 years, and I volunteered with the Florida Suncoast affiliate. And then when I moved to Milwaukee, it seemed like the natural thing to do to get involved and how to start to network myself and really know the community that I'm going to be a part of. And so the first thing I did was call the local Komen Foundation here and say, hey, I want to be a part of it. How do I volunteer? And immediately got signed up on the Race for the Cure committee, and have been involved since 2008 when I moved here. So this year I've been asked to be the New Balance Honorary Chair for the Race for the Cure, and I am so honored to take on this role. It means so much to me. It has a special place in my heart because I kind of by default got put into this role because in 2009 I was the team's chair, and in 2010 I started as the team's chair again, and I absolutely love that role, being able to work so much with our participants, the team captains, getting people involved, helping them raise funds, and really letting them know, how they can do more within the Race for the Cure and how it impacts our community. And then based on my diagnosis in 2010, I had to step down from the team's chair role. And so with that, I now have been asked as a new survivor to be the New Balance Honorary Chair. And so that's why it means so much to me, because it has a personal place in my heart, not only because I'm a dedicated volunteer, or have been, still am, but because now I'm a new survivor. And I know exactly what it means to say I've walked the road, I've battled chemotherapy and radiation, and I know firsthand how the funds that we raise at the Race for the Cure can impact someone's life as they have mine.
How would you stand it off?
In 2002, I decided for my birthday, I asked my friends and family if they would like to do the Susan G. Komen 3-Day for the Cure. And that was what I asked for my present. I said, hey, I want all of you to sign up, walk 60 miles and do this event with me. And I thought everybody would think I was ridiculous. They decided we would love to do this, it would be fabulous. And so everyone signed on, and we started a team called Team Viva Las Chicas. And everyone thought, well, you don't have breast cancer, no one in your family's had breast cancer, why this event? Why women? Why breast cancer? And so for me, the Komen 3-Day became an outlet for me because I had lost my father when I was 16 to a very rare case of melanoma. And that was something at 16 you don't really have the tools to change. You certainly don't have the tools to mentally understand what is going on. And then a few years later, 6 years later, I lost my grandfather to colon cancer. I thought, you've got to be kidding me. This is happening again. Luckily for me then, I was in my 20s, and it was a time for me when, I wanted to learn more, and I really just dove in head first and decided this was something I wanted to know more about. And so with the diagnosis of both of those people in my family really pushed me into doing the Komen 3-Day for the Cure. And what I got out of that event was passion, love, and fight. And I met so many people, and I learned so much about breast cancer. And what I took away from it was people need to know more, and there's more that I can do. And so I decided, built off that energy, the adrenaline that I got from the event, I came home, and my girlfriend and I said, we can do something about this. We can do something more. And we took all our friends, family, volunteers, and we just kind of hit the streets, and we started educating people. We started going to downtown areas, going to college campuses, talking to people who wanted the information, letting them know that breast cancer is real, and it happens, and it can happen to you, your family, or anyone that you love. And so one thing kind of led to another, and after doing the Komen 3-Day, I came home and then said, you know what, how can I be involved locally? Because that event was not in my city. I had to travel away from it. And so I decided to get involved with the Florida Suncoast affiliate in Florida, where I was from. And was a volunteer with them on their race committee for many years, and absolutely loved the work, and saw firsthand people that we were helping in the community. Was able to see the $25 registration fee that I paid was really going to go and fund mammograms. I was able to direct women who came up to me on these awareness days on the street and said, I don't have health insurance. Where do I go? What do I do? Or more importantly, I had health insurance, I lost it, and now I found a lump. I'm concerned, and so really started partnering with the Komen, local Komen foundations, and started helping funnel women into their granted programs. And so that started for me many years ago. And then after moving to Milwaukee, it seemed natural that I would just get involved with my Komen affiliate here. And I've been involved with the Southeast Wisconsin affiliate since I moved here in December of '08. I'm a huge proponent of doing self-breast exams. It's something I've always done, always educating on other women to do. And doing my self-breast exam, I found something that I didn't like. My body had symptoms that weren't regular and normal. And I said, this isn't right. I need to have this looked at immediately. Challenge for me was I didn't have health insurance. And I thought, well, lucky for me, I know where to go. I know that the resources exist, and I know how to get in touch with the people. And so therefore, I contacted our executive director. I reached out. I said, hey, I found something suspicious. I don't like it. I'd like to get a mammogram as soon as possible. Who do I contact? What do I do? And they were able to funnel me directly to one of their grantees. And from there, I was able to not only get the screening, I was able to get my mammogram done. And then from there, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And then from there, I was able to move straight into another funded program, which took care of my lumpectomy completely at no cost. So for someone who knows about these programs, to someone who's pushing these programs, advocating for them, to have to turn around and use these programs, I feel so blessed, but at the same time, wow, kind of what a slap in the face. But it's really a double-edged sword, because I feel so blessed because I knew who to turn to. I knew that resources existed, and I wasn't afraid to reach out and ask other people for help. And that's really something that I want other people to know about my story and know for themselves, is that just because you don't have health insurance doesn't mean you forego on your health care. And that there are people who care, there are people who want to listen to your story, and those people are right here in your community. They're your neighbors, they're me, they're the Race for the Cure committee, they're the staff with Komen, and we're all around you. And so if people just need to reach out, ask for help, and say, I need a mammogram, it's time. I've waited too long.